Hey folks, Rick here. Welcome to my channel. Alright, so I've had a few requests here to kind of tell everyone here what I've kind of done to my bike over the years. It's a race-ready cross-country Raptor that I use instead of a YFZ or something like that. So I thought I'd just take a few minutes there, do a quick walk around, show you some of the parts that I've added to the thing there, and yeah, so you guys can see what that build is. So let me go ahead and get reset up and we'll do a quick walk around. Alright, well I guess I'll just start up here on the front here. I've got, this is a Tusk aluminum front grab bar. I really like this one. It not only looks good, but you want something there here. I don't know if I can get down here. I'm stuck in the garage. You want something here with big loops on it here so you can get good handholds, and preferably a couple people can get good handholds to help yank you out. Some of the stuff you get stuck into, you really need it. It's made out of aluminum. It's got a little bit of give, so if you hit something there, it'll bend without tearing up everything else on your frame. Next up here, you can see my Hauser XC long travel A-arms there. They are the Gold Wing style. They give you a little bit more ground clearance. Those things are awesome. Work out really well. Fully adjustable there with caster camber. So it's really nice there for cross country. You can set up negative and negative there and really get some good turning going on. In addition here, up on the front, got my Elka Stage 5s. They're all set up just for me. Again, long travel there to give this thing a little bit more customization there. I really like those. They work good for me. Something else I get a lot of questions on here. Hopefully you can see are these bad boys right here. This is just some mud covers that I made. I got some there. I got some inner fender well ones. So these here really help protect getting mud all over my precision steering stabilizers that's in there. You can't really see it. That's a mandatory item there for me. They're really make the bike super nice to ride, as well as make it a lot more safer. But then I just got these mud covers on here. They're just plastic. I think it's Fastway Motorsports. That's actually air dam material. You get a big sheet of it, color coded, colored the way you want it, and make all sorts of stuff out of it there. So it's kind of nice. But yeah, behind there is my precision steering stabilizer. I left my headlights on. I just didn't want to take those off, so I got those little stickers. Are actually lens protectors. Kind of cool. Here, this bike's really dirty, unfortunately. There, after my accident, I just had a chance to hose it off. I didn't get a chance to clean it very well. So, but here's my Goldspeed beadlocks. Got those on. GBC tires, obviously, looking good on there. Got my Extreme Fabrication Nerf bars. I really like these things. I really use the hell out of my Nerf bars. I smash them up against trees. Use them. It's really nice there to get around stuff. Corners tight. You can just smash these right in the side of the tree. It'll spin you right around and out the other way. So you got to have something really stout. These ones really do the good job. Got a good long foot peg on there. Just kind of up top, my PowerMad Sentinel hand guards here, full wrap. I like those. They do a pretty good job. They're really adjustable, and so that was kind of what I originally got. The standard aluminum ones. At the time when I bought this bike, nothing would fit. So these ones were kind of universal. They do a really good job. I kind of like them. Got my Hermosi thumb throttle. These Yamaha thumb throttles suck. So the Hermosi there really does a good job. Hard to see here, but these are suspension shock and vibes. Handlebar suspension system. They do a really good job taking the vibration out, give you a little bit of give, a little bit of less pounding. Rock speed ignition switch relocation. So I got that going. I just run a stock steering stem. The bike is actually really stock, to be honest with you. I haven't touched the engine at all. There's just no need. The things are bulletproof. I did do, you know, the big 3 on there, so it does have a full Yoshimura exhaust. You can see that on the back, full Yoshimura exhaust. It's got a Pro Design K&N system in there. I run the, and I'll take it off there. I run the lid off on the thing. It's probably all full of mud, but you see there's my Pro Design K&N, my little charger cord there. But it's all really stock other than that. This is my fuel controller down here. This is a custom Team 2 Gils fuel controller protector kit here. Works really good. Gonna be in there pulling this thing down, cleaning it all. After that, I don't really have a whole lot else to this thing here. I've got a Tusk, you can't really see it, a Tusk full chassis skid plate underneath. Here in the back, I've got a Ricochet swing arm guard. I like the swing arm guards. They work good for me. A lot of people like to run a separate rotor and sprocket guard. That's the most popular setup there. I like the swing arm guard. They work really good for me. But other than that, it's all stock back here. There's my other Elka shock back there. I run the outerwear shock covers on them like that. Here's my Team 2 Gils. You can see this familiar looking plastic. Made a little license plate there with my number on it. So that's pretty good on there. But, Extreme Fabrication wide grab bar. Again, nice and wide. Does have a flag holder there, but you can get a good grip on it. This is my Team 2 Gils custom wheel alignment measure. I had to put new tie rod ends on there, so I was doing some alignment and just haven't forgot to take that tape off. That tape will probably be there for the rest of the year. Okay, just a couple other things here that I forgot there you really can't see. So one thing I also got in here, I put a Recluse Radius CX clutch on here. It's an auto clutch there. That's just makes this thing night and day better. You know, especially for cross-country racing there, it's hard to do without that. And something else I wanted to talk about here also, you can't see anything, is really the brakes. So the brakes, I run stock brakes on there, calipers and stuff like that, but they'll start fading on you really fast. So a good upgrade there to your machine here if you do a lot of hard riding is you want to put steel braided brake lines on it, front and rear. That helps out. You want to drain out all that factory fluid and put some high quality fluid. I use like a Maxima Racing brake fluid. It's some really high temp stuff that keeps it from fading. And then you want to run a really good quality brake pad. So I run like an EBC sintered R pad, which is designed just to run through mud and all sorts of crap. And between those, you have no brake problems. You got no brake fades. You can run through rivers, you can run in the mud, and you go to hit the brake, everything's going to work good on you. So that's some other things there you just really can't see. You know, for the engine, I run engine ice in there. I've got a high pressure radiator cap there to keep the fluid in, you know, in case it does get hot. That's a good upgrade. On this one here, I've got an early on fan switch there, which makes it come on instead of about 220 or something like that, it comes on about 200, so it keeps the engine running cooler, just makes the engine last longer. But those are a few things also that are kind of nice that I've done to this thing here, just to you know, make it work better, but you can't really see. So, but yeah, that's really it on my Raptor there. I don't really need to do a whole lot. The engine makes a ton of power. You know, I think these bikes only weigh about 20-30 pounds more than a 450. Stock condition, they put out about the same horsepower, but since these ones aren't deemed race bikes, they have to meet emissions. And so what happens with that is they choke them down. And so simply by putting a full exhaust system on there, the air filter and a fuel controller, these things put out in the mid to low 50s. right out of the gate stock. And so you don't, no need to touch the engine. So I haven't really done anything on that from a horsepower standpoint. You know, the thing there, you change the oil on them frequently. Make sure you got a filter, you know, change your oil filter on there. Keep your air filter clean. You don't got to do anything to these things. They just run forever. There's not like an annual maintenance that you got to pull the top end off and replace the piston that you need to do on the 450s. These ones, you never need to do anything. The valves, they've got manually adjusted tappets. So you can go under there in just a few minutes with a feeler gauge and a wrench and adjust your own tappets. You ain't got to pull a head on the thing there, so nice and easy on that. And then, yeah, other than that, just keep up with it. So that's really it on the Raptor. This one's set up for cross-country racing. Got just the basics on there. You know, obviously, probably one of the most critical things probably one of the things that really helps it make it the best. It also makes it probably the safest is really the suspension. Getting the suspension on here to where it really works well for you. It doesn't not only beat you to death, not only handles better, but it doesn't throw you over the handlebars. It doesn't, you know, buck you off the back. You can hit stuff with the thing between that and the precision steering stabilizer. You can hit stuff. It doesn't throw you. You know, it doesn't, you know, yank the front end out or the handlebars out from under you or nothing like that. So it really makes it fun to ride. You can obviously go a little faster like that, but yeah, that's it. Not a lot done. And to be honest with you, there isn't a whole lot you really need to do. You don't have to go all out for suspension like that. You can just have your existing, you know, shocks revalved, or you know, you can even spend time adjusting yourself there. But getting some nice custom shocks really makes these things a lot better. But yeah, that's it. That's what's been done to the old 222 Raptor here. So unfortunately, it's brown jacket season, and so I'm going to be starting to tear the plastics off on this thing, cleaning it all up, and seeing if there's anything that needs to get replaced. Going to check out the bearings. Everything again, make sure I've been having some problems with bearings lately, check all that stuff out. And other than that, yeah, we'll get this thing all ready to go for next season. Take care.